If ye fulfill the royal law according to the scripture, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, ye do well. James chapter 2, verse 8. Men and women are created in the image and likeness of God. We forget that sometimes. When we forget that fact, it leads to our own misery. I believe the Buddhists have a practice of imagining their rivals as infants. When you remind yourself that your enemy was once a baby, you humanize them. We have a habit of dehumanizing people through name calling. It's hard to hate people that are like your brother, sister, mother, or father. It's easier to hate someone, though, when you can call them a bitch, a bastard, or a racial epitaph. I will never follow Buddhism, but I love any practice that reminds us of our divine responsibility to our fellow man. Romans 2:11 and several other junctures in Scripture remind us that we have no respect of persons, or rather we should have no respect of persons. All men are worthy of dignity until their actions demonstrate otherwise. And even if their actions are beneath the dignity of God's children, we are still compelled to forgive and love. Many Christians are miserable because they never learn to love. Yes, love takes education and love takes labor. We have to work at love. We have to remind ourselves of who we are dealing with. We have to fight against prejudice and bias. We have to let go of the emotional baggage of bitterness. When we do that work, though, we discover love. When we learn the lesson, we overcome misery. It takes work. Contrary to public opinion, true love is hard. It requires looking past the selfishness of what you can taste, touch, hear, and feel. True love is rooted in what you can't see.